Hello everyone, hello, and welcome back to DadCraft. I'm Swifty in Riposte, and I'm just back today from my holidays, so I'm feeling happy and relaxed and well rested. I've had a fantastic week. Maybe more about that later though. However, it's time for me to get back into things and back recording an episode. So welcome, hello. As some of you may recognise, this is where last episode I dropped a load of copper blocks down. As you can see, they're all gone. Well, I say all gone. They're all gone because they never existed here. This is a fresh creation of the same world using the original seed. I was very lucky. The owner of the server sent me the seed, as I just wanted to show a bit of a comparison of where I've been and where I am now. So this is the sorry, I'm going to cough 1 minute. Oh, something down my throat there. The joys of doing unedited videos, you get all that sort of thing because, oh, I broke a piece of tree. Anyhow, you get all that sort of mess that you wouldn't normally see in a video. Anyhow, this is the way you first came to land. If I was to sort of zoom over here, the spawn area is back this way. It's the island there with the trees on. That is the spawn in this world where we started off in the middle of nowhere, and pure luck, each of us came in separately and all ended up sailing the same way over to this piece of land. I think I originally sort of ran round here a bit and then sort of saw a few bits and pieces, probably ignored that cave because you don't go in a cave when you're brand new in game, at least I don't, I'm not good enough. And I then ran round here, I'm flying, and well, I saw this hole in the ground. And now this may look familiar, but this is my hole in the ground. This is how it started out. So I think I mentioned before, there's a much more gentle slope down the back there. The waterfall didn't go all the way up. And of course, there was none of my inclusions to the side. And this sort of bit here, of course, wasn't to mine, just ended up about there. So, yeah, I thought people here may find interesting where this all started. So what I'll do, with the magic of pausing, I think I'll stop just about here, and I'll be back in, well, for you, no time at all. And here we are, back on the server. If that worked perfectly, I should be in a very similar position, and you can see the differences. Don't worry, I'm not about to do a whole other base tour now, but it'll give you an idea of the changes around here, I hope. And especially around the waterfalls and the cliff face there and all of that, and the garden in the middle. So that's, I thought it was quite nice finally getting the original seed to the server, and for me as well, to seeing just a little bit here, an hour here, an hour there, makes a difference. So yeah. Anyhow, I think before I went on holiday, my view was to start working on the bedroom when I got distracted by putting the copper blocks out. So let's see how they're doing. I've not really been around much, so it is late. I don't anticipate unfortunately much change, but we can have a look. I'm too lazy to climb, so it's some rockets out already. Excellent. It's elytra time. So let me see how the blocks are doing. And some are turning, but most are still obstinately a reddy orange colour, which is what you'd expect. So they're going to need a bit more time. Fair enough, I can give them time. And let me splash down in the water. Excellent. So, in the meantime, I think it is cracking on with the bedroom. So, during my holiday, I spent an hour or two in game. Just enough time to get the shape, really. Sorry, it's later than I thought. I'm more tired than I thought. It's been a long drive today, so apologies for the yawning. Anyhow, this will be the shape of the bedroom. So it's a slightly off-centered curved room, but I like the asymmetry of that. And then going out here, there's going to be a bit of a balcony I'm going to build so I can see all my wonderful creations. The build palette is going to be a mix of, I think, green copper and orange terracotta. What level of green copper, or if I use different levels, we will see. And yeah, then I'll see where I go from there. But until that copper is aged, oh, very sorry, I've got a total case of the yawns. That's hopefully it'll pass soon. So not sure what to do here. Give me a moment. What should I do this? I know what I'm going to do. I think let's just have our usual bit of a discussion, bit of a chat, and I'll get the sort of admin-y things done, like harvesting and collecting honeycomb, which I'm going to need to wax copper with, and all of that good stuff. So, where to start? Well, let's harvest first. But as I was saying, I've been on a absolutely wonderful holiday for the last 2 weeks. Not last 2 weeks, the last 1 week. I'm already losing track of myself. Been to the south coast of the UK, down in Devon, which, if you know the UK, you know where Devon is. If you don't, it's there's sort of, if you look at the map of the UK, in the bottom left, there's almost like a sort of boot that sticks out. Devon is the sort of middle of that boot, as it were, and it's a lovely county. You think if you visit there, I get the idea that it's probably where J.R.R. Tolkien based the Shire off. It's just very beautiful rolling fields and high hedges and narrow country roads and all that sort of thing. An absolutely beautiful county to be in, and I'm very lucky. Got to stay in a apartment which literally overhung an estuary, so just to get to see the sort of tide rolling in and out and all the ships coming in, and it was absolutely beautiful weather all week. For those who use Celsius, it was around 25 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit, I think that's late 70s in Fahrenheit, with a very pleasant slight sea breeze, just to take the edge off the heat a bit and make it entirely habitable. And this is DadCraft, and as I mentioned before, I've got a little 2.5-year-old lad, and there is no joy in the world better than watching a 2.5-year-old play on a sandy beach and make sandcastles, destroy the sandcastles, dig holes and build more sandcastles, and jump into the sea, and then wonder where the sandcastle goes when the sea comes and takes it away, and then want to do that again and again and again. So just the most wonderful week, every day in that beautiful weather on lovely golden beaches. And yes, England does have some golden beautiful beaches and good weather once a millennia, and as I say, I couldn't be happier right now. Just absolutely idyllic, and, in a little market, sort of old sort of style markety town where lovely shops. So eaten too much, drank too much, spent too much, but perfect holiday, and I'm feeling extremely well rested with another day off tomorrow, and then back to work on Monday. So you'll be seeing this episode on Tuesday. So actually, these things are out of kilter because I just record when I can. I'll have been back at work 2 days by the time you've seen this. So hopefully I won't have lost all my chill by then. But I'm hoping, yeah. So a bit of posy vibes. Hopefully, a wonderful holiday, and it is that sort of season. So I'm hoping many of my viewers, at least maybe the Northern Hemisphere ones, are also having wonderful summer holidays. And my Southern Hemisphere viewers, well, I hope the winter isn't too cold and too nasty, and you're having a good time, whatever's going on there in the winter. So, yeah. And everyone who's equatorial, I don't know, what season is it? The rainy season, dry season? I'm not familiar with quite the seasonality around the tropics, so please enlighten me there. So that's what's been going on here, and then I've come back with some ideas. So ideas for completing my bedroom once that copper's aged, ideas what to do in the nether. So once I've done the bedroom, I think I'm going to start work on, or continue work on the nether hub and doing all the walls for that. And that's going to be a lot of blocks mining and placing, but plenty of time for me to talk to you all about whatever's going on in the world then. And there's a fair bit coming up for me. I've got 3 weeks to get back to work, crack on, and then I've got another almost full week off at a music festival in early August, which I cannot wait for. It's what I've been to every year for actually for 15 years now, other than COVID, so I absolutely love it there. Really excellent music festival in Blackpool in England, and for the first time get to take my little lad. We of course was meant to go with him 2 years ago, but COVID and all that, so cannot wait to take him along. He's got his ear defenders, so you have to make sure you look after hearing, not only your own at music festivals it's loud, but little children especially, because their hearing is really sensitive and loud music can hurt it. So he's got big chunky ear defenders and he loves them, and he sort of calls them his headphones, and he can't, you almost can't get them off him, which is very sweet, but you have to now and then because they do press his head a bit. But yeah, so that to look forward to. And I feel like a new person after a music festival. There's just something about a music festival that you love that just really resets you and gets your mind back to a level, and it's almost experience new things, gives you new ideas and all of that. It's, for me at least, unlocks so much sort of creativity and positivity. So that's in a few weeks' time, and I cannot wait for that. So yeah, I think all in all, a good summer lined up, and I'm hoping we've got a bit of a heat wave in the UK, which should pass by Tuesday because it's a bit too warm. So dangerously hot here. We're talking, I don't know quite what that sees for the temperature conversions, but sort of up to 40 degrees Celsius, which is sort of the heat you would expect in I think sort of a Saharan or a sort of Southern Asian temperatures. So extremely hot, and especially in the UK where we don't. Things are unfortunately getting warmer, global warming being what it is, and it is damaging. So every year we're setting new records for temperature and extreme, and we're not a country set for that. We're a country to set for low 20s degrees Celsius in summer, so I think that's sort of low mid 70s Fahrenheit at most. So it does get damaging here, and it is worrying. So please, anything you can to look after the environment, please do, because we've only got one, and it's rapidly being destroyed, so please do what you can there. Yeah, I'm on this infinite loop of melon and pumpkin farming here. This farm is very efficient. Ooh, I should really go and let's see. Have I not knocked anyone else out? I think I'll always end up taking a few of those, but that's good. I've got to go and sort some of these things out. Oh no, I can. And that's not going to work, is it? It is a full 9 for a melon stack. So let's do that and then put things away and continue harvesting. So where is a melon? There. And then let's put all of these in their relevant boxes. There's my melon box. And pumpkin box. Carrot box. Potato box. And then poison potatoes as well. I do like organising my things. It's probably a bit too much to be entirely healthy in Minecraft, but I find it's nice and reassuring to have everything in a place. And of course, what is going to happen now is my storage grows and things I need, they're going to be able to kilter. So I think like the cacti there, I'm going to end up having to put a beetroot box there as well, aren't I? But oh well. Easily done, and I don't mind a bit of off-kilterness here and there. It adds to like, this is not a pro, this is an amateur who is trying to do his best and doesn't have the time to move a million boxes around. Might leave my rockets there actually, because I'm still got my wings on. If I want them, I can use them. Next, let's do all my sugarcane here. That's satisfying. Oops, make sure I collect it all. I'm not sort of in dire straits with sugarcane, but it's always nice to collect what you destroy and replant. This farm is very much coming together and doing what it set out to do, which is provide me all of the, or all of it, isn't as many I'm missing, but many of the arable crops which I need to continue growing and expanding my business. Again, as I said, I don't go for efficiency, I go for attractiveness that is efficient enough. And I think this very much fulfills that. I've got all of these now. Now, all the sugarcane, not the sugarcane, that was sugarcane. All of the, what's these? Cocoa beans. That's what these badges are. Cocoa badges. Okay, maybe the tiredness is getting... Maybe I'm more tired than I thought. Maybe driving all day is... got me more tired than I thought I was. Cocoa badges. Oh, well. But you never heard that before. It's like a horrible version of Cocoa Pops. Or something like that. Are there Cocoa Pops elsewhere in the world? I don't know. What are they? They are puffed up bits of rice which are covered in chocolate. In the UK, we call them Cocoa Pops, but I wouldn't be surprised if they have other names in other territories. I really am just all over the shop today with what I'm talking about, but hey ho, let's go. In the words of the Ramones. How did I get around the corner there? That is placing blocks around corners. Ooh, cacti are sharp. How many of these can I get? Do I have enough? I should have enough seeds now, I think, to get every single one of these. And then I could always, now at the point now, I should really start a business for some of the things. I'm doing very well in growing crops and harvesting blocks. So there is a shopping district here. So maybe, just maybe, I'll set up a shop for all I'm growing, and I think see if I can earn any diamonds rather than mining them all. But in the meantime, just grow more. Never stop growing them. Don't stop growing them. Yeah, I won't sing. I can't sing. I don't know why I keep trying, but I've got to fill the void somehow, because it's just not exciting watching someone without commentary planting a load of cocoa beans, but they are coming together, and I do have enough for a full jungle cacophony. That's not like collective now. A load of junglewood trees full of cocoa beans. Excellent. And then next, cacti, which are the best tool. That's like that. That's like that. How about they? It doesn't really matter. I think I'll just use the shovel, and then I'll replant. Oops, walked too close. Spiky boys is spiky. Excellent. And then all the way back again. Wonderful. That is an excellent harvest. Now let's see in that time how my copper has done. Well, maybe a little bit of movement, but nothing too right time. Are these out of range or something? there's almost like a breakdown there of ones which aren't. I know there's still a few aging, so hopefully that's okay. They can all burn over there. I think I'll pop back over to my base entrance and bid you all adieu, because we're getting towards the end. So it's been a bit of an odd one, sort of catching up after the holidays. So I think I'll leave this there. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what this base started as compared to where I am now. A bit of a chat about holidays, a bit of farming, and I think I'll do a fair bit offline now whilst that copper ages. Next time you see me, I should have a whole harvest of green copper and be starting on my room. So have a wonderful whatever time of day it is. Talk to you soon. This has been Swifty and Riposte on DadCraft. Bye bye.